Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome to Chapter 3 of our Let's Play of Transformers Fall of Cybertron. This week is Metroplex Heeds the Call and we will be playing as Optimus Prime as set by the game, but this time around as his G1 counterpart. With the ancient power of Metroplex, Optimus pushes back the invading armies as he targets and destroys Megatron's last warp cannons.
Metroplex heeds the call of the last Prime.
Optimus? What just happened?
Easy, Perceptor. He's one of us.
Awaiting your orders.
Metroplex, you must destroy the Decepticon warp cannons on the outskirts of the city.
You've got to hurry, Optimus. The Ark's about to come apart.
Then let's roll out.
Optimus, there are 3 warp cannons shelling the Ark. I'm uploading the coordinates to you now.
Metroplex, head for the ruins of Iacon. I'll do my best.
Isn't he neat?
On my way.
Even if his mouth doesn't move like it should.
We will never surrender.
And isn't it interesting to see G1 Optimus Prime? I never really understood why they disappear the bodies there.
Foolish Decepticons. Why do you fire at me?
We got a lot
Road Rage! Maximum Ramage! Of course, don't do that in real life. Being hit by a car really hurts. Being hit by a truck will hurt even more. So far I haven't been hit by a truck in my life. So far.
Have you taken a sharp blow to the head recently?
Look at him though.
Come back here.
He's doing the King Kong thing.
Gonna
Oop.
send you straight to the junk. Grenade downrange. Can't shoot me. Autobots closing in.
Well, I have no idea why that happened.
He should never have challenged us.
Because I honestly don't think that's me doing it. I mean, my shotgun isn't that powerful.
There isn't much time, Optimus.
What's
Keep
that?
moving.
Photon burst rifle. There we go. No. Ah, no. I don't want that. But I will take the photon burst rifle. Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that because that just lost me my deflection barrier. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Oh, that would explain it. All those big shots before, they're coming from his shoulder cannons.
Metroplex, I have a visual of the first warp cannon, but the bridge ahead is out.
Allow me to assist you, Optimus Prime.
I guess we better drive it. Not some Autobots. The leader of the Autobots.
Don't let them win.
I don't plan to.
We're gonna make it
Of course we are.
Optimus, over here.
Fine, I'll walk around then.
Greetings, Orion Pax, Optimus Prime.
See? It used his original name.
Long live the last Prime.
There we go. Oh, I could have. Slip of the brain there.
The last Prime. This is an honor.
It should have got a clutch as well.
Long live the last Prime.
Clutches are very handy. I think I pointed that out in the previous episode.
That warp cannon's too tough, Optimus. We can't make a dent in it.
I'm still tapped into your targeting computers, Metroplex. If we resync, I can designate targets for you.
Target synchronizing initiated.
Everybody get down! Incoming Decepticon! Alert! Decepticon!
Now that's how you make an entrance! Waste of all! You
Rocket Trooper is down! Grab his launcher!
Megatron will use you for spare parts!
Oh, there's two of them. That's why.
The Autobots will triumph! Rocket incoming!
Really? What's wrong? Oh.
Optimus! Grab the
I
rocket
don't want to
launcher!
grab the rocket launcher. Don't even know where it is.
Target synchronizing at 50%.
Decepticons! Alert!
You won't even see destruction to all Autobots!
Wow. That made short work of you. Truly lives up to its name as a scrap maker.
Wouldn't want to be you! Gonna open you up like an oil
No, you're not. But I'll open you up like one. Yeah.
Target synchronizing completed. Awaiting your coordinates, Optimus Prime.
Metroplex, take out that warp cannon.
Consider it done.
I mean, you don't really think you'd need to line up his targeting computer though, do you? To do that. I mean, you could just point at it and go, destroy that.
Down, 2 more to go.
Lead the way, Optimus Prime.
Where'd that giant come from? Don't know. I'm glad he's on our side.
He's always been there. I believe recently there's been like an online series called Titan's Return. That has Metroplex in it. And I think Trypticon and a few others. Like, I'm pretty sure it's got Metro Titan, who's... Pause. Try to get him... Oh, I can't get him in frame. It's like him, but a Decepticon, and like... What's this colouring? It's like red and blue and grey. He wasn't actually in the American series though, like of the original Transformers. That was... Actually, I don't even know if he was in Headmasters. Probably not, given he's not a Headmaster. Perhaps it was Master Force.
One fewer target.
Blow that up so that I don't have that to use against me. What's the fuse for?
I will choke the spark right out of you.
Okay, well, that's all well and good, but I kind of need a weapon to kill them first.
I think your targeting ship's burned out.
It was a bit off, wasn't it? Unless you're not talking to me. Ah, there. There's always a reason for fuses. Fuses for muses. What does this button do? Ah. Aha! Then, one would assume that was to get to a hidden area. They gotta pry the door open and hope like hell there isn't something on the other side. I was about to say something about aliens because I'd rewatched it again the other day, but actually I will. What was I talking about? Oh, prying the doors open. It's a bit like, what is it? Hicks and his shotgun with the alien when they're trying to get into the APC. Right. Given that's a smashable wall.
Time for some velocity.
Yep. Yeah. Punch through. Yeah.
We fight in the name of freedom.
No. I'll go explore back here first, thanks. You know, when they're trying to escape from the primary heat exchangers See, that's a good reason to need a pause, isn't it? Trying to remember that exact phrase. Primary heat exchangers. Aha.
Transport 9, we're under heavy fire. I repeat, we are under heavy
Well,
fire.
whatever was behind that door is now no longer behind that door. And although I'm not getting anything,
Optimus Prime.
I'm pretty sure if you hit those up as you pass them, just jump in, jump back out, it should refresh your ammunition. I'm pretty sure that's how they worked. I wouldn't really say that's a melee attack, that's like
We're hit.
gracefully pushing it away with your foot.
Metroplex, maintain your heading. I'll meet you at the second warp
I
tower.
really like the film Aliens, actually. I'm kind of saddened that the idea that with Ridley Scott, reworking the story, that it will be removed from the canonish side of it. Because I actually think that Aliens was a really good film.
Metroplex, I found some Decepticons who need to be taught a lesson. I'm gonna turn you inside out.
Who knows if that's going to work. Oh. I mean, he's a pretty cool bot, isn't he? I own the original Metroplex, or I should say I've rebuilt an original one. It's not complete. And I missed out on the re-release, of both the original one and the newer, updated one. Excuse me.
Here's a message straight from Megan.
Yeah.
Consider it done.
Ha ha! That marauder is scrap.
Oneness. No. You unfortunately have to wait for Metroplex to refresh. See, just on the bottom right there. See how it's now refilling? See how it's just refilling while there's a grenade sitting right beside me? And I'm talking about something else?
Good fortune.
Good thing I caught that in time.
Metroplex, keep the heat on the Decepticons. I'll check on those Autobots.
Look, it's Optimus Prime.
Yes. Look. Look at me. Oh, hello, Warpath. Right. And that helps fill up my weapon. So now I've got the Scrapmaker, the Neutron Assault Rifle, which needs to be reloaded. And then I've also got the nice nifty wee shield there. And my clutch.
Warpath, I thought I ordered you to protect the Ark.
Never made it. Who's your big friend?
We can't stay, Warpath. We've got to move on and destroy the last warp cannon.
Optimus, we're low on energon. There's more Decepticons.
What's kind of funny about this is that Prime should actually be bigger than Warpath.
The arc shields are nearly gone. There's not much time left.
Which in saying that is kind of weird considering that a tank is larger than a truck,
Stand tall, Autobots. Here they
I think.
come.
I live in New Zealand. We don't really have tanks here.
One fewer target.
I know that we've got, was it like LAVs or LAVs?
Metroplex, attack that target.
Not very heavily armoured vehicles. And if I'm not mistaken, really the only thing they've ever really been used for was after the Christchurch earthquake. Kind of. Point the barrel at the bad guy and pull the trigger. That's a really horrible way of explaining firearms. And firearms are extremely dangerous things, so they're not toys. Goodbye, a shotgun troop. And
Decepticon deactivation.
very handy point there. Always try to make sure that what you're targeting is actually what you're targeting, because if you accidentally target something else, you're going to
get closer to target it.
waste that waste your ammo. Don't see what coming. I guess that's true then. I didn't see it coming. Hello.
He should never have challenged us.
No, he should not.
Straight from Megatron. Just need a nanoclick here.
Oh wait, you're one of ours.
Have some hot shrapnel.
Lost the target.
You got no chance, Autobot.
Shotgun boys.
Well, that was fun. Another loop around the plaza? Anybody? I needed that. Some help moving this, Optimus.
Moving what? Oh.
Let's do it together. Heavier than it looks.
Well, it's a giant head, so it's probably pretty, you know, pretty solid. Looks a lot like Rhinox.
Hello, Optimus.
Hello, Teletran.
Live the last prime.
No more warmongering for you.
Nope, just warmongering for me. I completely flubbed that line. I do try to, you know, pronounce words properly. It's just the reality is I don't talk very much in life anymore. And the longer you spend not talking, the harder it becomes to talk. What's shooting me? That. You think by now I'd be able to target this thing?
Metroplex,
Oh,
take it out.
I can.
Why, Primus?
I really wish I had the latest version of him though.
Find this guy.
Admittedly, you know,
There's still one warp.
looking across at Fortress Maximus, which is like 1.5 meters away from me,
Negative.
I think they're about the same height,
Your soldiers.
toy-wise.
Metroplex and I can handle the rest.
They stand a little bit above my knee, sort of, I don't know, near my thigh. That's quite large. Like 2 foot. If it's 2 foot, that's like a third of me. It's suppose a good way of explaining it is they're kind of baby size, but they don't have baby heads. You know, that big noggin. Which kind of reminds me of that, you know, Mike Myers in, I think it's So I Married an Ex-Murderer. You know, the Scottish father. Head! Move your head out of the way! That's a really bad Scottish accent. I apologise. To be honest, I'm not very good at Scottish accents anyway.
Starscream, we've got Optimus cornered.
Not anymore, you don't.
Thanks for the assist, Metroplex.
You are most welcome.
See? Isn't he cool? I've said this multiple times before, but, you know, they even kept, like, he had a black shoulder cannon thing in the TV series. In the original toy, it sort of, it flips over. And then I think the one on the other, I think it's the one on the other side. No, it's that one with the shoulder cannon. It flips over and it becomes a helicopter pad. In the toy. Not the newer toy. The older toy. The other one became like a vehicle bay. I actually call back to a line from the movie. You know, when they're on Astrotrain. Sorry, this is really spoiler territory. Mind you, the film's like, I don't know, 30 years old now. Anyway, when they're on Astrotrain and the oh no. So this is what happens when I'm telling stories and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Anyway, I'll continue with my story while this reloads. You know, when they're on Astrotrain and the Constructicons are arguing that they should be the new leaders because Devastator forms the most powerful robot, which is followed by a Soundwave superior, Constructicons inferior.
Last warp cannon. I'll need to get closer to market.
Excuse me. What an inopportune time to get hiccups.
Optimus! The Marauder has us pinned down!
We'll take him together.
What Marauder?
Follow me. Ah, you're slower.
Decepticon deactivation commencing.
Yeah! Heads up! Dropship coming in! Back here, you!
Well, we're going to have to wait for the reload first, guys.
One fewer target. Enemy is off stone. I'm gonna beat you till you rattle. Grenade on the way out!
Taste my blade of justice.
Can't believe I lost him.
What shot me?
Megatron will use you for spare parts!
Oh, that was a bad whiff.
But I don't can.
Bridge is clear! Go get him, Optimus!
Metroplex, I've marked the final
Hello.
launch cannon. Let's finish it.
Yes, Prime.
Metroplex, no!
I would assume that the warp cannons are fueled by dark energon.
Optimus! The Arc shields are down! It's about to get torn apart!
Metroplex is down. I'll have to finish it
There's the
myself.
arc.
I'll send backup!
There's no time.
Oh god. It's always a horrible moment when you're running somewhere and the ground in front of you starts to disappear.
Optimus! We need that!
Ironhide!
Ironhide.
Jesus. Sorry, blasphemy. But don't die on me, guys. See? What did I say? What did I say? Don't pry doors open.
No, you don't!
And here we see Onslaught and Brawl. Two members of the Combaticons who form Bruticus.
If you read me, the Arc is going critical. You need to act fast.
We enjoy our nap.
Brawl, he's coming too.
Stay down!
Megatron,
Meow.
what I found.
Optimus Prime.
They
That
call you
is
now.
what they call you now.
Laserbeak.
Megatron.
Funny, isn't it, Megatron?
Soundwave on the right there.
Easily I defeated the one adversary you couldn't.
Silence! It didn't have to come to this. This is what you chose, Prime, when you defied me. All of this is your doing.
Optimus!
Megatron, stop. I'll stop when all of you are dead.
No! No!
This is needless.
I had an ex-partner like
All we
that.
want is to leave. Charge up the warp cannon.
Seriously,
Wipe them
never
out.
stay in an abusive relationship hoping that it will get better.
No
Most of the
one
time it
without
doesn't.
my permission. I wasn't asking. Always defiant to the end, aren't you, Prime? At every turn, you have thwarted my efforts to save this planet, to return it to its former
Uh-huh.
glory.
Please,
No more.
please just keep
It all
talking
ends, Prime, once and for all.
and ignoring what's behind you.
Megatron, look out.
Stop running, you fool! Stand and fight!
Admittedly, I always felt kind of bad for this one. I mean, it's not like he's moving anymore. And it still prompts you to keep going. You shouldn't keep kicking people when they're down. It's wrong.
Leave
Decepticons! Megatron has perished, betrayed by his foolish pride. I, Starscream, am your leader now. Decepticons, return to base!
Now that's a sight my optics have longed to see for some time.
Enjoy the moment. It may have cost us our future.
No. You mean all the energon we saved for the Ark is gone?
There's barely enough left to last a megacycle. We need to find more energon, and quickly. I have a hunch Grimlock may know where to start.
Grimlock? He deserted us.
He left his post for a reason. I want to know why. Jazz and Cliffjumper are tracking him now.
This is as close as I can get to Grimlock's last known location until the rust storm clears up.
It'll have to do, Sideswipe. You ready, Cliffjumper? Always.
Try not to have too much fun without me.
All right, just keep your channels open in case the rescuers need some rescuing. Let's do it.
God, I love Jazz.
My sensors are jammed. Optics
Yeah.
barely working. Keep moving. We gotta find cover. Through here.
Since that is the start of Chapter 4, and this was for Chapter 3, this is where we end it, sadly. But we will take it up again next week. And so, yeah, obviously next week we start as Cliffjumper. I think halfway through it swaps to Jazz, but it might be that the next episode is actually Jazz and Cliffjumper does the full one of the next episode. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe. If you know somebody else that might be interested in this, send it their way. I was about to say send it my way, but I don't really know why people would want to send me my own content, or why I would want my content sent to me. Admittedly, I do actually watch what I'm doing here. I have found it quite amusing myself. Anyway, until next time, take care of yourselves, eh? Bye.